Next, I would like to introduce Maria Milner, who is with Voces, Tejas, and she is co-chair of this committee along with me. Thank you very much. And Maria needs to come up, and she's outside. Come on down. So she's on her way.
Hi, sorry about that. I'm checking people in and it's a little hectic. Hello and welcome again. So we're going to start the agenda today with the City of Austin, with our City of Austin Mayor, Steve Adler, discussing why an accurate census is important to maintaining a well-supported and functional local government, and how that reflects the census's work to a functional Texas for all Texans. Then we will have Ms. Rebecca M. Briscoe, she's the Partnership Coordinator at the U.S. Census Bureau, give a presentation on the 2020 census. Followed by City of Austin demographer Ryan Robinson to discuss the impact that Austin's demographics will have on the accuracy of the 2020 census. After which the panel discussion on who is impacted will be brought to us by Ms. Eva de Luna Castro, Director of the Invest in Texas team at the Center for Public Policy Priorities, Mr. Ricardo Garay, Program Manager for the Department of Population Health at the Dell Medical School at the University of Texas at Austin, Ms. Amy Cortez Castillo, Early Childhood Director at Austin ISD, and Dr. Joseph Potter, Director of Sociology at the Population Research Center at the University of Texas of Austin. To round out the presentations for the day, we have Ms. Stephanie Swanson of the League of Women Voters of Texas discussing redistricting and how accurate census data is vital to redistricting. We ask that you hold all your questions until the final segment of the workshop that we have reserved specifically for Q&A. We know that may prove difficult in some instances, but we have a lot of ground to cover today. On that note, I would like to briefly introduce the Central Texas 2020 Census EReader, put together by our very own coalition leader, Ms. Joan Richards of Common Ground for Texas. The EReader is found on the TX Census 2020.org website under Resources. It is the second web link on the webpage, and it is titled Readings on Census Issues. Volume 1 of the EReader contains 15 articles that discuss the issues with the census that range from the concern and issues stemming from the inclusion of the citizenship question to the importance of an accurate census, to the census data's impact on the issue of redistricting. Some of the articles of focused interest include a fact sheet on the census, confidentiality, and Japanese American incarceration by the group Asian Americans Advancing Justice Leadership Conference Education Fund, Mapping the Threat of a Census Disaster in 2020 by Kristen Capps from citylab.com. The 2020 census received much more funding in the House spending bill than advocates had anticipated by Tara Bahrampour for the Washington Post. The U.S. Census Bureau will continue to count incarcerated individuals as residents of prisons, contributing to the diminished voting power of communities of color by the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund. And Where Prisoners Live is a Question of Power by Asher Price for the Austin American Statesman. We highly encourage you all to look at Volume 1 of the EReader when you get the chance, and we will be working on future volumes as more articles and reading resources become available. For information on future EReader volumes, follow the Texas Census 2020 page on Facebook, check back in on our website, txcensus2020.org, or sign up for the newsletters of any or all of our partner endorsers. Thank you kindly, and let's make Texas count.